talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Yeah, baby, let's talk. The longshoreman. Y'all saw the video about a week ago where I showed you that thug on there. He said, we will shut this son of a mother biscuit down. And he shut him down. That's a gangster union over there. And now, happy to say, we got some pretty decent news. And let me share the news with you. It may be a day late, but it's important that we share the news. And I'm going to show you a clip that's gonna piggyback off of my little message here, so stick around to the end. All right. I want to know why it's a good thing that the shoresmen union reached their tentative agreement. Tentative meaning, this is what we're speculating things can happen. There's other things in there, but the one thing that they did reach, they agreed to a 62% wage increase. 62%. That's incredible. All right. Why is a 62% wage increase a good thing when it came down to the union negotiating that? It improves worker morale. Significant wage increase boosts morale and job satisfaction amongst dock workers, leading to increased productivity and a more motivated workforce. Take heed, take note, postal unions, all for you. Economic stimulus. Higher wages means more disposable income for workers, which can stimulate local economies and spend more goods on services. Great. Attracting talent. Competitive wages help attract and retain skilled workers, ensuring that the industry remains robust and capable of meeting the demand. Now, if they gonna give them 62%, just know they gonna give you something, but they gonna take something away. Remember, they said they don't want no automation. We don't know what the rest of it is, but they gonna keep the ear to the ground. All right, keep a pulse on it, right? There you go, a finger to the pulse. Yeah. Anyway, they set a precedent. This is the good part. The agreement sets a strong precedent for other industries, including United States Postal Service, to consider fair wage practices and improve our own labor conditions. But the potential impact to our negotiations, the bargaining power, the success of the dock workers union securing a 62% wage could embolden USPS workers to push for similar or better terms in our own negotiations. We hope that's what they're doing behind the scenes. All we keep hearing from the NALC is soon, or locked down in a room soon, and impactful, unprecedented. That's the word you keep hearing. Public perception. The public may view the dock workers' success as a benchmark, increasing pressure for USPS to offer competitive wages to avoid negative public opinion. We don't have that power of the strike, just so we know that. We ain't got the power to strike. UPS workers, they got that jump. Dock workers, they got that jump. Cost considerations. USPS will need to carefully consider the financial implications of wage increases, balancing the need to remain competitive with budget constraints. This is kind of what I've been telling you guys. If they give us a big boost in money, y'all gonna lose a lot of things. It's just how negotiations work. People seem surprised when I say those things and they get offended by it, but For anybody that's been around and been in a union, you know that's how it works. They negotiate. They got to give a little to get a little. So if they gonna start cutting things, that's what they did when they started putting in those automation machines, the DB machines. We lost thousands of clerk jobs, but that's what they negotiate. And just know, if they're getting something, they're gonna be getting rid of something as well. You gonna be happy with the pay raise? Yeah, but they're gonna be a lot of unhappy people when it comes down to something else. We don't know what that something else is. Union solidarity. The dock workers' victory could inspire solidarity amongst other unions. I don't think we'll ever have solidarity totally with our unions for some reason. Because of those two-tier wage pay scales. Because the old heads are gonna be like, if it goes to one, old heads gonna be like, yeah, the new people don't deserve it. The new people want the one pay scale system, and they're just gonna be pissed. There's no way to please everybody in this situation. Understand that. There's no way to please everybody. Long-term planning. USPS may need to reassess its long-term financial and operational plans to accommodate potential wage increases and ensure sustainable growth. It's always about long-term. We live in today and to now. My pockets are empty. I need the money now. But that's not how any businesses work. We're not a business, we're a service. Well, how do you get paid? Somebody has to give us money, right? Where does that money come from? It doesn't magically come from the sky. This is how it works. The operation works by people selling stamps, people paying for our service. It's a business. We could wordplay all we want, but this is a business. And people need to start treating it like a business, from the managers that, don't care about the customers, from us workers that show up whenever we want and disrespect the managers. It's such an intricate thing that I'm telling you, stick around. This place is a great place, but the change that's coming is it's almost gonna be a night and day. You look back to 2020 and in 2030, look back here, it's almost gonna be a whole new thing, and you're not even gonna notice it. Like, I got here, we had the old raggedy ass tractor trailers. Pieces was falling off the trucks. Right now, they don't have any of those old tractor trailers. They slowly brought in all the new tractors, slowly brought in all the new trailers. We got brand new equipment, and it wasn't as impactful as we thought. Right now, they're gonna be changing some shit up. Let's go to the dock workers thing, and y'all tell me what you think. I like to say this clip for last because, it's the more informative part, and see what you think. Tell me what your opinion is in the bottom. This is not an opinion piece. Well, my word's always an opinion piece, but the facts are 62% for them is great, and hopefully our unions are taking note about this. I believe they already have something down the pipe, and we just waiting. I don't think we're gonna see anything till next year. I keep standing by my word. JH, check it out.
We're a little past the top of the hour. It's a new hour, 4 o'clock here on the West Coast, 7 o'clock there on the East Coast. We have breaking news that we want to get to right now. You'll remember, if you were joining us on midnight on Monday, October the 1st, when those port workers went on strike. They went off the job onto the picket line. We are breaking in right now because the parties have reached a tentative agreement here. We have live pictures. I'm going to bring some of them up here, not only in New York, but also there at the Port of Savannah in Georgia as well. Well, this is what we know. The union representing those 45,000 striking U.S. dock workers at ports up and down the eastern seaboard and the Gulf Coast. Well, they have reached a deal with the U.S. Maritime Alliance to suspend their strike until January the 15th to provide time to negotiate a new contract. That's according to a person briefed on the matter to Fox here. So the strike is over for now. There's this 90-day window for talks to continue. This is tentative at the moment here. If talks break down past January 15th, presumably the strike will go into effect. But they have bought themselves time here. The union, remember, the International Longshoremen's Association, will resume working immediately, at least until January the 15th. The agreement will allow both the union and the U.S. Maritime Alliance, which represents both the shippers and the ports here, time to negotiate a new 6-year contract. So the person to the Associated Press also said both sides reached agreement on wage increases, but details were not available here. Fox Business, though, does have the details. If no full deal is reached by then, by January the 15th, the offer that is on the table right now, that offer is a 62% wage increase. That hike will be pulled from the table if in the interim they cannot still agree on this here. This is a conditional offer. It's been made to the ILA. The ILA has accepted this right now, 62% wage increase here. Not entirely sure if they have agreed or not on some of these other concerns these dock workers had, like the threat of automation to their jobs, also some with regard to their retirement plans as well. This is what we know right now. The deal reached only matters right now with their base pay, with their wages, and they're getting a 62% hike. It's on the table, that offer, for the next 90 days here. In the meantime, we are getting in right now a joint statement in from both parties. Let's take that here. All right, so this is what they say. This is a joint statement between the ILA and the Maritime Alliance, quote, that the International Longshoremen's Association and the United States Maritime Alliance Limited have reached a tentative agreement on wages and have agreed to extend the master contract until January 15th, 2025 to return to the bargaining table to negotiate all other outstanding issues. Effective immediately, all current job actions will cease and all work covered by the master contract will resume here. So this was about a 3.5-day strike here. We've covered a lot of union strikes here at Live Now. This one, not very long at all here. We do.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.